still be? Yeah, this one for donuts. This one for all the grown-ups. Keep my cards close cause I don't deal with jokers. Man, I'm sick of being dope, but why they hardly notice? And these the joints that never sell, but yo, they still the coldest. It's feel like Philly, a steak down in Ishkabibble. The things I scribble make you think a little. They tell me to choose a side, but I decided to pick the middle. I can handle that, and yo, the kid could dribble. An overthinker, with the ink, I'm like Tinker. Hatfield, at will, design rhymes. In 20 years, you trying to think of mind over mattress. Blinded by the fatness, it's hard to live righteous, but I'm trying to practice. And me and Del collect the addresses of anyone who ever hated. Went to Hallmark, but all the cards that said congratulations. Waiting for the day to pay myself, to mail these cards out. They all say you played yourself, that's so petty. My wife said I need a Manny. I've been nervous biting my nails, cause look, I don't got no plan B. I remind myself that my worth is not in sales. This purpose gotta prevail, we planted a church. Inhale happy thoughts, exhale negativity. With this Macintosh, I make applesauce, better believe it. See, in this life, there's only three things that you can depend on. That's death, taxes, and Jesus. They all get you. Hey, 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 they all get you. Would you still be good to me? Go away. Would you still be good to me? Go away.
Big breath. This one's for donuts, a sweetness anyone can taste. Words from Uncle Tay, your relative is crunk and drunken at your function with a Krispy Kreme or a Dunkin'. Singing through a telefunken and spelunking through the sunken place. For 16 bars, been sick and got discharged. Rap was a rap like a Swiss wristwatch. Game looking like a weird mishmash of freaks and geeks that I don't understand. Damn, am I this wash? But get this part. To the low flow, still flawless. And so lawless, I'll probably get this bar. Sign seal, get a notary. Wait till they get a load of me. My peeps who molded me could never see this far. Your boy made it out of Fraggle Rock to Iron Man and Ragnarok. In 4K HD, straight off the Magnavox. Not to be a chatterbox, just in my bag, handing out some bars in the real world. All y'all co-stars and faux pas, they laws in the real girl. Manufactured affection for a plastic connection. But my selection, slow and low like brisket. Get a plate, sop it up with a biscuit. On the couch, toes out with your spouse, watching Love of the Listed. To the low, bring the soul and the mischief. And we do it like this one time. Yes, sir.
Would you still be good to me? Go away.
Be good to me, baby.
Would you still be good to me? Go away. Could you still be good to me when I don't even know where I'm going? Could you still be good to me when I don't even know where I'm going? Would you still be good to me? I'm a young man, getting what I came for. Cause I work hard, I got everything I prayed for. Money came fast, so now I take my day slow. Me and Craig, just like MJG and A-Ball. Talk that talk, I just bought her flowers on a weekday. Baby, why would I cheat? You my cheat day. You a treat, that's right. You a snack. Fighting with your jeans, cause you got it like that. Well, okay, tell me what y'all fake, mad about the date. Now I'm great, cause I remember when I ain't have a way. On a date, only had enough to pay for matinee. Now I'm straight, every morning feeling like a Saturday. Well, they doing nothing, got a lot to say. How you never had COVID, you still got no taste. Saw a girl I used to date, she pretend we was friends. She like, OMG, know it's been a minute. Tell me where you been, huh? Been about it. Hey, back up off me, man, it's getting crowded. Hey, when I'm in Cali, got it in and out it. Whole lot of goofies in the spot, so I'm dipping at it. Adios. In the gym, getting brolic.
What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. We made it. We made it to Friday, but we didn't make it through completing check calls yet. And that is the goal today. We are going to complete check calls. We're going to make it happen. We're going to power through it. And if we get done early, I have Oblivion installed. I might do like an hour of gaming at the end. If it goes well, we'll see. I've been struggling with this check calls thing. Over designed 6 ways. I think I've got a path forward where we're gonna be able to reach the requirements for launch, but like have it designed in a way that we can add more of that flexibility later without it being a pain. So see how it goes. basically have some like default settings that can be used, but like have the ability to define other types for like custom fields and using our alias system. But out of the gate, it's not going to use them. That's my thought process. But yeah, check call system today. We got to get back into finances next week. So it's very important that we finish check calls today. At least the V1 here.
Oh yes.
So that's the goal. Locked in. Locked in. What else? That's really the main thing today. I just really want to get check calls done. Got some search carrier stuff. I think I talked about the DOT Blitz Week today. Did I talk about that earlier, like on Wednesday or whatever? I don't remember, but I did do some work around that. So we're gonna have like a DOT Blitz Week page that we'll launch that week to be able to track like leaderboards of like worst inspections for throughout the week. And I think what we'll have is basically like top 5 like worst inspections, like most violations with like what was wrong. So you can see some of them are like probably gonna be really bad. And they're gonna be all anonymized, so you won't be able to like know what company it is or like the VIN number, any of that stuff. It's just gonna say like they had these violations or whatever. I'm not trying to actually call anybody out. It's more for like interest. And I think we're gonna also have like a map on there, so we can see like hot spots of like where inspections are happening across the country. And then the last thing is I think I'm gonna have like a top 5 best companies, and I think I'm not gonna anonymize that. I think I'm gonna actually, it'll be like companies that have completed the most clean inspections throughout the week. So everything's gonna be like 24-hour delay roughly. So like Monday won't have anything, but otherwise inspections come in. Search carrier inspections come in like within 24 hours. So starting Tuesday, it should start showing all the data. So I was kind of messing with that the other day, but we should launch it. We'll be launching that for Blitz Week, which I think is like, when is that? Like mid-May, I think. Let me see. I might put the report together so you can pull up like last year's too, just for comparison to see it. Let's see. Oh, is it later than May even? Let's see. No, May 13th. Oh wait, no, that's International Road Check. Is that the same thing? I don't know. I guess that's maybe the official name. DOT Blitz Week is the trucking industry's nickname for the commercial vehicle, yeah, blah, 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 annual International Road Check. Okay, so it's called the International Road Check apparently. Today I learned. But yeah, so I need to put it together for 24, and then I'll share it on stream next week or something, so you can check it out, and then we'll launch it for 25 that week. I think it'll be fun to watch, like day to day, to see like what new inspections come through. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Anyway, today, like I said, check calls. Check calls. Let me share my screen and I will start showing kind of what I had in mind. Oh yeah, I also adjusted volume levels again. So like I messed with some audio settings. So just let me know if it's off at all, if I'm too loud, if the music's too quiet, if the music's too loud, blah, blah, whatever. Just let me know. Constantly trying to figure out the sweet spot. I feel like my mic is always too quiet, mostly in like recordings and stuff. Like I listen to my videos and then I go to like another video on YouTube and my video sounds so quiet. So I turned it up a little bit. We'll see. Just let me know if it's like too much. Anyway. So here's what I'm thinking. What is that book? Wait, this right here? Or like or the book on my desk. Taming the Conversation. Yeah, this is actually from, so this is from Beth Carroll. Hold on. Pull up again. Taming the Conversation Monster. Yeah, so It's from Beth Carroll. I got it from TIA. It's basically just like glare. I've skimmed a couple parts of it, but I want to like kind of like read through it. I want to like, so she does a bunch of like consulting, and she has a company, I think it's called Prosperio Group, if I remember correctly. They basically focus on like broker commission structures and like help especially like larger brokerages with figuring out how to like put together commission structures that make sense and like how to run reports. And anyway, I might build a commissions product later this year, potentially. I guess the cat's out of the bag. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It's gotta like make sense. But long story short, I was talking to her at TIA. Since she does work around this, she seems extremely knowledgeable. And most TMSs and systems don't really handle commissions. It's still like somebody hand jamming a Excel sheet, basically, right? So I actually have built a commission system back when I worked at Integrity. I built apparently they still use it today. I ran into some guys at TIA, so that's cool. But it doesn't do everything. There's like commissions is such a beast. But obviously with like LoadPartner TMS, like I want to have that handled for people in the future. So there's potential that when we build it out, we offer it standalone for people that are using Excel sheets to be able to like just funnel data into a system that has commission rules to run commissions, because these people are still spending a bunch of time doing commissions. So don't steal my idea, Eldorado. But I don't think anybody actually wants to build that product, because it's like be such a pain in the ass, honestly. That'd be a tough one. But anyway, she wrote this book about it, is what to circle back. So I need to, it's been downstairs, I just brought it upstairs, that's why it's on my desk. But she's really knowledgeable, it seems like. When I talked to her, she knew it was up, which is cool. Because a lot of people run away from commissions, and it's just like some person in accounting with a beast of an Excel sheet. So it's cool she actually put some like structure to it, and that's what her company does, I guess. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's, and make sure I'm not messing up the name. Pretty sure it's Prosperio Group. Prosperio Group. That's so cool. What a niche topic. If she doesn't write it, no one will. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here, let me share my screen. I'll show this. This is their website. I'm sure they won't mind. So yeah, Prosperio Group. So yeah, it was cool talking to her. Like I said, she was it is very niche, and she's obviously been around it. Like I said, right, look, here's split model versus cradle to grave. There's huge differences there. I haven't actually even read through their blog, but there's probably a bunch of good information on here even, I would bet. So if you're curious about it, I would definitely recommend reaching out. Beth Carroll is the person that I talked to. So yeah, looks like they do free consultations and stuff. Anyway, so maybe something in the future. Like I said, I want to have that kind of thing covered in the TMS in the future. So it's kind of a neglected area that people, I think the typical like way that this plays out is like somebody gets stuck doing commissions for the company, and like that person every month or whatever has to spend a week in Excel running all the reports, manually adjusting, blah 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 blah. So it's an area to improve for sure. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. Check calls. Check calls. All right. We have check calls. Actually, I kind of want to start like a document. I don't think we'll do this today because I don't want to get too off track. But I think we'll start a document where I start writing down like our fundamental like theory around the concepts in the TMS. I think that could be useful. This is a good one where it's like, I mean, I guess we could maybe start it here. I don't know. Let's see. GitHub. I don't even know where I put it. We have like the dev thing right in here somewhere. Where's it at? Development. something kind of like this, but like more about like concepts of the TMS. But anyway, basically, I think we talked about this before, right? So check calls are input forms for other data actions. So like a check call isn't actually like anything. Oh, wait, let me fix my zoom for everybody. There you go. So check calls aren't really anything, right? Like they're actually like recordings of like, it's a note and like they arrived at updated and like ETA updated and like now it's late and like a check call itself doesn't really mean anything. It's just like the action you're taking. So my thought is, I think I talked about this last stream, is let's make check calls purely an input form. And so we went down the path of like building the alias system and like trying to build out the forms. I think that's great, and I want to have a custom form fields thing in the system, but I think that's asking too much today. Like we got to get to V1. We're getting too far out of like the plan. So I created tickets like for supporting all this, for adding custom field forms that like will auto generate for customization, blah blah blah. But today, what I think we're gonna do is change check calls. They're just gonna be essentially like contact, name, method, I have probably org ID, shipment ID, author, and then like details. And then we're gonna have check call configurations. If you like this, right? Then we're gonna check call configurations, and these are gonna have an org ID, a check call step type, detail type, and then check call, I don't know, I guess like that might even be it. I guess enabled maybe is what we'll do. One thing I'm back and forth on is global defaults. We still need to figure out a way to handle global defaults better. I think what we're gonna do is have a is global flag, and basically I think has organization, like the whole concept of like everything's got an organization. We're gonna have like a has organization, has global or something, has organization or global maybe, so we can create defaults across everybody. But then like, so like if it's a global, this would be true and this would be null. Otherwise this would be false and this would be like a number. So anyway, so we have check call configurations that are basically like the steps. So this will be like check call detail type. This will be like an enum for like is late, ETA, arrived at, note, right? And then we're gonna have shipment state. So this is gonna be like, where does this show up, right? And so it's gonna be, you know, booked, dispatched, etc., etc. And so what we do when we show the check call form is we say get check call form. That's gonna say get defaults, get global configurations, override based on per org configurations, and then we're going to hard code how to display the step types. We'll like organize this so it's not like a horrible file, but we're gonna just like hard code it for now. What this is gonna do for us is, actually I want to do one more thing. I want to check call detail type, detail value. Maybe it's like type value. It's kind of long, but maybe it's detail. It's like this, detail type value. So this will just be like, I don't know what we call it. I don't know, defaults, system, maybe system. And so what we'll do in the future, because we'll have this system in place, is we're gonna eventually, what I want to build out. You can't really see my board, but like I've been working on like this custom form generator thing. I think we're going to add like that alias system we have, add a way to like also hook in actions and like other custom metadata type of fields that are just like JSON basically. So it's like really configurable. And once that system's in place, basically the way that system will work is, so this will be like the custom fields forms or something. Actually, it's probably just like custom fields. Basically, we'll have like custom field definitions, which is going to basically be like, there's like another thing coming in the future. We'll have a custom field, so it's going to have, you know, an org ID. It's going to have like a field name. It's going to have like a field type. And it's going to have, again, it's going to have like a field type value. So this would be like alias, in which case this could be shipment.eta, right? So we know it's an alias, so we're going to use an alias resolver to resolve to this. And then we can name this like ETA, give it a description, field description, whatever that is, I don't care. And then we can go field. I mean, I guess we probably don't need field on this. We can just be like description, name, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be like validation rules. And these are going to be Laravel validation rules. And then what's going to happen is if you use, so like, so other things here can also be like, by the way, so like alias, like our alias system, it could also be like an action, in which case you would reference an action in our system. And I think we'll build support for actions into our alias system. And like maybe that's a different system, maybe it's the same one, I don't know, but so that you can be like Mark is late or something, I don't know. But anyway, basically what'll happen is the front end, so this is like kind of how the back end works, right? The front end will get these and will convert validation rules into Zod schemas, right? So like a validation rule could be like, you know, string required minimum 3 max 5 or I don't know 10. I mean, I don't know, whatever. We're going to convert that into you know, whatever, it's like z.string .required .minimum 3 .max 10 on the front end, and basically because it's a Zod schema, we'll generate a form from this and we'll name it. We'll probably name it by like the unique ID of like the actual field so that we don't have any collisions. But basically we can do this, right? And we can dynamically generate forms on the front end based on our custom field definitions. And then we'll create a whole system to be like a save custom field form. Or maybe it's just save custom field, maybe it's form, I don't know. That would basically take, you know, an endpoint, an action to handle submission from front end of a custom field. Right? So you could do read and writes, right? Because we have the types alias. So you could reference a shipment ETA. So then basically we create front end components for custom field read, right? And it would take in this and turn it into how do we present the data, or it's an input, a custom field input, and you pass in this and it reads it and understands how to build the Zod schema, blah, blah, blah. This is where we're going in the future. Right here, right? I think it's going to maximize the flexibility, so you can do basically whatever you want to do. I think we're going to also add in the ability to add metadata. They're going to build a metadata system. So we'll be able to like basically add fields to any object at will, essentially. I think we're just going to literally create like a metadata table. Whenever that need comes up, we're going to do it because it's going to be so easy. But basically it'll be like a metadata table, which will be like, I don't know, this will be like metadata-able, which would be like shipment. And then, you know, metadata-able, that whatever, ID, shipment ID. And then this will be like name value, something like this. And we'll just use the polymorph functionality in Laravel to basically have a single table that you can just attach metadata to any object in the system. And then you could potentially alias specific combinations of metadata-able, I don't know, whatever that ends up being, to a name, and basically pass that through custom fields. So you could basically create a new field on shipment for whatever you want to do. You know, Johnny's field 3, doesn't matter. You make that a metadata entry attached to shipments. And then we can create a custom field definition that uses the alias of the metadata field you add and allow you to basically like say, show Johnny's field on the general section of shipments. And like when you click edit, it's just going to turn it to custom field input and allow you to edit metadata fields that you just like make up. Right. And so same thing here. We'll probably have, actually, I guess we would just have this. And then the custom field would have the validation rule in it. So yeah. So yeah, this is where we're going to go. But I don't think we need to get this wild for check calls today. I think we just need to be able to support us doing this in the future. So today, I think we're just going to do this, right? We'll have our default types. They won't use our custom field system yet. They're just going to be system level that are one endpoint, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to pull in. And then basically as soon as we launch and somebody's like, hey, turns out I want this new field that you've never thought of and nobody else wants it, we'll just introduce the custom fields section. So today's goal, check call configurations, update check calls, have this. The get check call form still needs to like look at our types assigned, right? And then for now, for today's goal, we're not going to build a UI to change this, but the backend will support you changing it. So like if somebody like first day, like, hey, I wish we didn't have this field or we had this field, like we'll just like toggle it for them in the backend. But for launch sake, we won't have a UI. Maybe we add one if time permits before, but we're pretty crunched, so probably it won't. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. That's where we're going. I'm pretty sure I added a ticket for this, but let me just double check that I did. Custom fields. Got the model alias system. I have so many notes on this, so. Check call. Yeah, here we go. I'll just throw this in here. Maybe what we'll do is say custom fields system. And then we'll say, edit this, should be usable in check call configurations in future. So you'd have like printing components like custom field view field equals field custom field input field like that. Cool. Oh, do this. Okay, so today's goal, let's make check calls work. Let's be a little and like specific for the like default system stuff, and we'll just change stuff in the future and later on. Let's get this thing done today, you know? Anyway. So maybe we break this down a little bit into work here. So it's gonna go up here. Whoop. Okay. So check calls, contact name, method, org ID, shipment ID, author details. I think that's good. Check call configurations. Do we have anything called like defaults in here already? I guess we just have the other stuff that we've like built. Oh, that's not real. I don't know why the NX doesn't update. Okay. So there's a number of things we gotta fix. I think we're good. I saved all this. Oh, my cursor rules got deleted. I added some cursor rules the other day. Or earlier this morning, but I accidentally reverted them when I reverted some other stuff, I think. That's alright. Alright, so update check call. I don't think we're going to support updating a check call. Tell me what you think, Eldorado. Do we need to support updating a check call? I think not. I think we want to actually turn all of these into detail options. Let me do this really quick in here. Can you delete a check call? Yes. I don't know what would happen, I guess, right? It would like not revert the work. It would not revert the ETA. I'm not gonna do that. But I was thinking, yeah, if you needed to like say, oh, whoops, you would delete the check call and it wouldn't show up in the history and then you would add a new one. That is a good point, I guess. It would be kind of messy, huh? Like if you added a check call to the wrong load. Yeah, the only, I mean, we could maybe, I guess we could support it. I mean, I guess we could just support updating. That's fine. That might be less messy than a delete, actually. Yeah, it's probably less messy than a delete. Okay. That's fine. Reported trailer temperature. What do we say? Is late. We might add that as a field on the shipment. You know what we should add? We should add a shipment's like statuses. Like shipment, maybe it's shipment flags or something. Is late, claim. What else would there be? Like waiting for POD could be, instead of it being a state, it could be like a flag. I always feel like waiting for like POD is like a weird like shipment state. Like I don't like it as a shipment state. Like I feel like once it gets to like delivered, like it should, the next step should be like invoiced or paid. Even then it's kind of like weird, right? I kind of like the idea of adding like a new shipment flags system, and that'd be so easy. But then like you could say like is late. What does it do? It flags that shipment as is late. And then like on the shipment you'll see like the flags like is late shows up. And you can go in and clear it manually if you want, or otherwise, you know, like if the ETA updates and it's not late, that'll remove an is late flag. We don't have to do that right now, but stop ID's in there. What else? I think contact name, method, and value is good. Like who you talk to should always be there. I think a stop should always be there along with the carrier and all that stuff. So that's fine. And basically we're gonna have details. I feel like waiting on POD is more of an accounting side. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And we did created by. I forget. We did. What did we do for like note? It was like author, right? No, it's just user. I think we should go back to user. User ID. Yeah. Completed and not invoiced kind of implies that no invoice or POD was sent. Completed and not invoiced. Yeah, I agree. Like, I would rather, like, infer, like, we're waiting on the POD than, like, have to deal with a state of, like, waiting for POD. Like, is it delivered? No, it's waiting for POD. Like, that's confusing. So then you go, what's delivered? Well, anything that's delivered or invoiced or yada, yada, yada. Maybe we add, like, an accounting shipment state. I think we talked about doing that before. We really gotta get into finance next week. Get some of this stuff done. Do we have contact methods? We do, I think, right? I feel like we did. Enums. Contact. No, we didn't. Contact methods. So I guess we should add contact methods, huh? Contact method type. Oh, I would delete me. Did not. I think I'm gonna be like phone call. Text. Fax. Fax. Web. Other. I need a phone call. There's email in there? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. So I think this is good. Let's go to, I was actually thinking about trying something today. What if we do this? Get rid of that. Just go. It'd be nice. Can I go, like, open, like, folder? I wish I could, like, do, like, database check. I mean, I guess I can. Yeah. Alright. What else? This is different. That's gone. We go value there. Get more consistent. Check calls. Yeah, and then I guess we'll do configurations next. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Alright, so create check call. This is a little tricky to do. Maybe we do need to start with configs, huh? Guess so, a little bit. Yeah, I think so. So we want to go, let's go schema, create, check, call, configurations. Oh yeah, I don't like any of this actually. I just saw this. Shipment ID is not knowable. Neither is this. Stop ID also not knowable. User ID not knowable. Contact name not knowable. Nope. There we go. Details also not knowable. Hey, can you give an overview of the system? Yeah. So we're building a TMS for freight brokers. So, you know, targeting, I don't know if I'm actually, yeah, so specifically for freight brokers, just basically helps them manage shipments. So, you know, we've got like our dashboard, everything's mobile friendly. Well, everything's mobile friendly. We got to fix the data tables still, but, if I open like a shipment, you'll see it's all, mobile friendly. So we have the ability of, you know, tracking. If you're not familiar with what a freight broker does, they're basically middleman between like carriers and shippers. So a shipper needs goods moved, broker sits in the middle, finds trucks to go pick up and move their goods. And so this system is built to help them track shipments, you know, track stops, the carrier, information about the truck, manage finances. The check call system is what we're doing right now. So that's how they like basically input like when they're like checking with the truck to make sure it's on time and things are going well, blah, blah, blah. That's what a check call is. So we're building the system to like basically ingest all that information to make it flexible, because a lot of times people want different fields in here. But we have, you know, customer management all built in, so you can track facilities and everything. Carrier management built in, so we got like their safer information, contacts, and facilities, so you can track facility contacts and history and all that stuff. And then user management, roles, and integration. So it's all open source, so you can actually go check it out. It's just basically look up LoadPartner TMS, you'll see it. It's all on GitHub. And yeah. Hey, what's up? Happy Friday. How's it going? So yeah, so today we're building the we've been trying to build the check call system for a few days. This is like the 5th or 6th attempt or something, I don't know. It's easy to build it, like to go from A to B, but just to making sure you go A to B in a way that's going to be flexible in the future is why it's taking a little longer. So we're building this check call configuration system to allow people to configure other rules in the future, basically setting it up for the future so that we won't be in a corner when people want custom fields. So hi, I said, yep, hello, I said hi already. Hi again. All right, so check our configurations. We need name. We don't need all that, right? I don't think we need. We just want, like, we're gonna do the global thing. So I'm thinking, I think we should go with this. So table boolean is global. I wonder if I can do a constraint. Soft deletes. Do we need a name here? Probably not. I think we just go, we said detail type. Table string, this is gonna be like shipment state. Not nullable for sure. So this will be how we attach it to the different states of the shipment. So types, I think we want to go like detail type. I said detail type and detail type value. I feel like the wording there is helpful because we're calling it details down here, and this is where everything's gonna live in the actual like model or whatever. Shipment state. Oh, and enabled. We should have an enabled. The reason we need an enabled boolean enabled is because we're gonna have defaults globally, and I want people to be able to go in and disable those defaults, basically. So, are we making a mistake by having contact name and contact method and all that stuff in there? Is anybody ever gonna not want that? I guess we could always convert it later, but it feels like if you're doing a check call, you had to talk to somebody. I think we'll keep it. The other alternative, instead of doing details, is we could do check call details as a separate table instead of a JSON field. I don't know. I wonder if we want to take like an optional contact ID. Instead, so it'd be like a contact from the carrier or something. No, I think we just want this to be an input. All right. Do we want details to be a separate table? What does details look like? It's probably basically like what? Be like a type of type system, and then probably like, ooh, that's kind of weird, right? Type value, and then actual value. Kind of a weird way to do it. India and Pakistan going to war, yeah. Oh, they actually are? That's crazy. World's a weird place. It's a weird place right now, for sure. I'm the wrong guy. I'm just here writing code, bro. That's all I know. I just know how to build stuff. Don't ask me to do anything more. That's the end of my abilities. I think this is a little weird. Type system, and then like type value, shipment. It would be like is shipment late? Is late. And then it'd be like true. It's a little odd. Detail type. I guess it's okay. Maybe go detail value. I don't know. I think that's okay. Yeah, we could always go like super verbose. It's like detailed category. I don't know. I don't think it matters. We gotta get this thing done. I think we're gonna go with Jason for now. We can break it out if it sucks. It's fine. V1, baby. All right. So I think this is good. We're gonna want to build. See, we did permission sinks. That's fine. We're gonna want to build like a seeder in the future. But that's okay for now. IDs, off deletes. Got an org. Is global. Cool. Yeah, and so for globals, we can just go. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so let's go back here. Let me go. This is good. Contact method. We can actually cast this. So we can go contact method, contact method type class. Use our enum I just made a second ago. So that's good. Looks great. Has organization. That's good. I wonder if this overrides this other boot method. Probably not. These all run. No, it's a register an event with the dispatcher. Okay, so it probably doesn't override it. Okay, cool. Cool. So we need to do check call configuration. It has organization, but this is kind of a weird one. So normally we add these global scopes. So what we need to do with this organization scope Maybe we don't do an is global like that, because it does kind of like open us up to is global. Maybe we just seed it. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just seed it. Yeah. Because if we add defaults in here, and this is actually something we probably need to do for launch, which is like build better seeders. For like when you create an organization, it builds like the defaults. We do a lot of that already with dev refresh, right? The seeder, demo at work seeder, like this stuff. I think there's some stuff in here. I mean, I guess not. But like we're gonna want to do like we probably should create like a new org seeder that'll create the defaults. You want to add the stream boost sentence to the blacklist? I know, I did already. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. You want to add stream boost sentence to the blacklist on Twitch? These bozobots can't write. They had random letters at the end. I've got a few in there. They just keep changing it. So they get around it, unfortunately. Such is life. Yeah, if you have the exact one that you think works better, let me know. I'll add it. But I do have a couple in there. It's super annoying. Super annoying. So we do have, is there any, what do we have, what other like defaults have we done? I'm trying to think. We have integration settings. I think that's a different situation. So I think the way we treated that was okay. Because we did sort of treat that differently because we added the config thing. Where's it at? App. Here we go, config. This one. I think this was a little different. So I think that's okay. Because we want to actually have fallback like E and V values and stuff. I don't think we want to put that in a table. Be back at 20. Got to run to the PO box. You good, man? Stream boot, at least in the channel I'm on. The box sniper. Like just that word. Don't they like change it? I already deleted it. Hold on, let me look. Let me take a look here. Banned words. Wait, I thought I had one in here. I don't see it now. Didn't we make one of these the other day? Am I crazy? Maybe it's under... I don't have like any of this stuff turned on. Did this all get reset for some reason? The heck? Okay, I turned on a bunch of the filters. I thought these were already on though, so I don't know. I don't know what happened. Did I do it somewhere else? Was it like not in this one maybe? Sometimes they change up at the last few weeks. They seem to stay the same. Yeah, I specifically remember, like, I spent some time adding these, but all the settings are blank now in Stream Elements. Was it? Did I do it in Restream? Is that or something? Hold on. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Maybe it was in Restream. Oh, maybe not. Channels. No, I don't know what I did. I thought it was in here. I don't know. I just turned on a bunch of settings. What's so crazy? Okay. What's so crazy? I used to report each one of these accounts. They always got banned, but it got so saturated. It started to be so many that I couldn't be bought anymore. Yeah. My gosh, I know. It's new every day, like every time. It's I know, it's so annoying. I just went and turned on a bunch of stream elements like filters. I thought I'd done this before though. But I just did it again. I'll also add, hold on. Let's do Stream Boost Special Blocker. Band phrase. Add a new band phrase. Stream Boo. Ban reason. You're a bot. Okay. Now I've got a special Stream Boo rule, and I have other spam filters on in addition to that. Hopefully that does it. I really thought I had some of these on already, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. It should be, I think Stream Elements is in here, right? Like, hold on, let's see, can I do this? Let's see if I go. Can I actually use it through here? It's like a test one, right? I think so. To just test. Uptime. Does this work? Yeah, okay, it does. Okay, yeah, so it should be good. I mean, I don't know, the bot should be there, and oh, maybe I have to make it I probably have to make it like a mod, huh? I would think. Let's see here. Pause. Okay, wait, here we go. Stream elements. No, I already did. It's a mod. Okay, cool. I already did it. First time chatter, blah blah blah. Wow, crazy. How do I why is it not letting me? Here we go. Whatever. Okay. Alright, we should be good now, I think, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens. Go from there. The bot should be modded and should be set up, so fingers crossed. Alright, let's let's make a to-do list. Let's get this thing freaking done. Alright, so we need to go. Let's make a list, we can go one by one. Check call configurations, check migration, check call configuration, default seeder, default seeder for new organizations. Okay. I guess we could create a defaults table. I hate creating duplicate tables. Maybe let's create a default, a seeder file for now. It's fine. Defaults here for new organizations include the new check call configs. Yeah, because the bad thing is, like, early on, if we change those significantly, we have to, like, we do have to, like, I don't know. It's okay. Let's not overthink it. We need to make check call, create, check call, update, check call, delete. We gotta do a get check call form endpoint action. Update form on front end to display fields based On the configs passed. Check how create, blah blah blah. That should be fine. What else? Did it? I think so. I think this would do it. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah, might want to turn off long block message. Just got timeout for 5 minutes. Your integration didn't realize. Your chat integration didn't realize though. Wait, I didn't. I wish I got like notified of that. Hold on. Do I not get notified? I guess not. That's hilarious. My bad, dude. Hold on. Don't care about this. Don't care about this or this. Here we go. I'll do let's do this. Hold on, I'm turning on announcements so that I can. Okay, I don't care if you have caps. That's fine. That's fine. Just you can do that. I'm just gonna turn on symbol protection. So like if you got weird symbols, removes messages containing specific repeated text. That's totally my bad. I did not mean to time you out. I was assuming it would like announce, but I'm seeing now that I have to like turn that on, so. Okay, I think this is good now. We should see announcements if somebody gets like hit with something now. So if you get hit with something on accident, I'll catch it. Yeah, sorry, dude. I had a good laugh. You reading the message that was deleted. Okay, cool. Are you reading the I don't see the message that was deleted. I don't see like any notification. Hold on, let me go to like. Hold on, let me go. Maybe if I go to like. How do I go? Let's see, go like. Yeah. See, I would expect it to like notify me, but I don't see one. Oh, the message about me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, so like the message went through, but it timed you out. I got you. That's funny. Okay. Well, wait. So if that's the case, then like, does that mean it won't delete a spam message? Let's see. I don't know. We'll try this out. I turned a couple down. If you get timed out again, let me know. It should like announce if it times somebody out now, so I should see it if you accidentally get timed out or something. I basically just turned on like I turned on Zalgo protection symbols and like just a general spam, and then I also put in a ban for the stream boost stuff. So hopefully that combination of things will do it. That's a flaw in that chatting because on Twitch side, when a user is timed out, all his previous messages from that session get deleted. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but I guess not. There's not auto bots on. There's not auto mods on. Or there is auto mods over here, right? On Twitch? Or no? Moderation. I actually have. Maybe this is what I had turned on before. I do have some auto mod stuff. How does it not catch stream boost? That seems so obvious. There's so many like stupid words in there, like symbols, and it didn't catch it. It seems easy to catch. Here we go. Blocked terms. Greenboo. Okay. 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 Cool. I turned on some stuff in Twitch too. So now between that and Stream Elements, we should be covered.
It looks alien. Nothing I've ever seen before.
And if not, I'm just gonna end the stream on the next stream view message. I'm not sure how Twitch not sure how Twitch can't seem to get the hang of it. Like you said, it's not like they're hiding. Yeah, I know. It's like seems so obvious. Like if somebody's, I just want the ability, like in Stream Elements, I could turn on like the Zalgo text, right? So like if somebody sends a message that's like all goofy, like if 80% of a message is like even like a couple words or like the weird text, right? Like not typical ASCII characters. Like I just want to be like, your auto delete the message, auto flag it, and that'd probably take care of most of it. And then I can put in regular phrases so that like Streamboo and whatever free viewers just auto get tagged basically, right? So I don't know. I don't work at Twitch, I guess. Maybe it's more complicated than that. Doesn't seem like it though. The default seeder, which needs to have, is late. Actually, just see above. Okay. Check all configuration migration. I think we're good. We're gonna go with a seeder for the defaults. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. I don't really want to have to merge two tables, basically. What I love the most in that bot message is the remove the space. Oh, wait. Like, yeah, man, if you're streaming on Twitch, I think I know what a link is. Oh. Yeah. I know. Yeah, remove the space. It's so stupid. The whole thing is just stupid. Alright, well, since we're not doing globals anymore, we don't need enabled, actually. We'll just go with... Maybe just go type. Detail type, detail type. Let's see, this is gonna be like... This is so annoying. Like, how would... What's a better... I'm gonna ask AI. What's a better way to name this? What's a better way to name these fields? Detailed type would be something like system, alias, action, etc. to point to how it's processed. Detail type value would be something like is late. ETA loaded at. Processing type. What? Processing type, handler type. Event key. Oh, detail key, that's a good one. Detail key. Why? I like that. Type and key. Yeah. So it'd be like detail type, alias, or I guess system for now. And there's gonna be is late. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Shipment state. Oh, and then, yeah, is it like that? I think so. Shipment. We have a state in here. What's it cast as? Yeah. Cool. Shipment state. Why is it doing that detail? I don't need all that. Okay. This is gonna be in has org. We don't need all this anymore. Don't need all this anymore. I think this is really it. Has organization. I wonder if check call configuration is a bad. Oh, we can just have configuration ID for the detail. Right? Because it's going to soft delete, so it should be okay. Are we going to have like a name or something for this? It's like check call details can be. Should we add a configuration ID to check call details? Or to check call? Or yeah, check call details. I just feel like I can't not overcomplicate this. I don't know what is going on in my brain. Detail type. System. All right, this is fine. So we got the migration. Deb, fresh. Make sure this works. It should be. So we need to create a seeder for our defaults. Demo seeder. All right, so I think we go, or maybe we build it into. Maybe we don't actually. I mean, it is literally just a seeder though, so kind of feels like we should, huh? So I guess it should be like new organization seeder. All right, I'll be back 1 sec. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. It's ready. I just gotta go pour it. So, 1 moment.
Keep on giving the least to people I say that I love the most. Shouldn't get anything less than all of my best. Instead they be getting what's left over. I want 100% from God, but only won't give him a quarter of me. I grabbed my phone when I woke up this morning. Got every order my priority. I need God in my life, yeah. Cause we don't be talking enough. I give a call when I'm stuck. Now when I'm all the way up, I think he calling my bluff. I said I don't got no time for him. We make that time for the things that we love. You tell me what are your priorities? Like what come first and what come last? Like what's right now and what's gon' last? Get back to you one day if you ain't my day one. I don't got time, but for you, I'll make some does. You know you're my priority. What's on your mind? Priority. What come first? What come last? Time been moving, man, it's way too fast. You know you're my priority.
And I like his determination, and I like the fact that besides everything that he tries to do, he always submits himself and asks God to direct and to guide. And so I like that humble part too.
Killing myself,
So I like that humble part too.
killing myself for a new one. Every few months, it's a whole new me. Ashes I never lose to. Gotta take this weight off, 'cause I'm dying to meet the new you.
Are you sick of the tired old you? Do you need a whole new identity? Well, then call now for your free consultation. That's 1-800-NEW-YOU.
No skin, I wear it out. No friends you don't care about. The confidence that I'll deserve it. Anything for your favorite person. Those sins that I pray about. Those sins that I'm scared to count. Is it still worth it? Killing myself for a new one. Every few
Did it stop?
months,
Did it die?
a whole new me. Let a good ride go too long. I've grown tired of the as I see. Back my voice, sing a new song. Say some words that I can mean.
Oh, did it?
Watch on first, put the new sign. So I can be someone I believe.
Did it actually like stop and restart? Oh, weird. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what that's, why that happened. Yeah, it says my, let's see if it's actually true. It says one of my streams is offline. Let's see. Sometimes my restream stuff isn't actually accurate, though. Sure looks like it's offline.
Truth.
Let's see. Yeah, it did. It, like, died. Huh. Interesting. I'll restart this one, see what happens. I don't know why that's weird. Let me know if it hiccups again. I'll try to watch. I don't know why. Probably because I posted something mean to Elon, so he took down my X stream. Did you see his post today about how they supposedly don't penalize? They supposedly don't penalize posts with links. But his like, we don't penalize posts with links. We just penalize posts that have ways that take you away from the website. Like, okay, isn't that the same thing? Like, I think you're just saying it different, but it's the same thing. Anyway. Cedar. I think we gotta change the way the cedar's gonna work. I don't think we want to do a cedar. I changed my mind. Reason being that I think it'll be weird to have stuff that's like configured fresh when like, I'd rather it just be like more on the fly. Like, imagine if somehow like a company like got out of sync with what was expected. You would have to like run the cedar again or something. I don't know. It just feels weird to me. So it's like almost like we need, I don't even know. Maybe we just need defaults. Just don't want to mix them. I'm so torn. New organization, Cedar. Let's just go forward with this, I guess. I think I'm gonna regret it, but I don't have a better idea, and we need to get this thing done, so. Organization. Okay. So I think for here, oh, there's my, Cedar should only run once if ever on a production database. I know. So like, what do you think? What should we do instead? Like, what's an alternative? If we don't run a Cedar and we need defaults, like, should we create a defaults table? I don't really want a defaults table, but I mean, we've got to, like, default check call configurations. Because then we gotta, like, match all the fields up. I'm like, if we don't make some good progress by like 4, our detailed type stored somewhere. Not yet, no. Right now they're just gonna always be system. So but like when we add other ones, we'll have like an enum for it probably. And then the detail keys will be based on the like system will have like so many defaults that are available that it's gonna be like hard coded. But then like alias, we'll use our alias system to see like what alias fields are available. Should we just go backwards? Should we just get rid of all of this and just like make this a big wide table for now to get this thing done? I really want this to be powerful, but like we are over a week into it now, so I'm feeling a little bad. If we did just make a really wide table and basically hard code it for now. What? We could still add custom fields later. And the system fields could just be the ones on the table, basically. Tinker, Hatfield, at will, design rhymes in 20 years. You trying to think of mind over mattress, blinded by the fatness. It's hard to live righteous, but I'm trying to practice. And me and Del collect the addresses of anyone who ever hated. Went to Hallmark, but all the cards that said congratulations. Waiting for the day to pay myself to mail these cards out. They all say you played yourself. That's so petty. Because the alternative is we just go back and we just go what we had before. I don't know where it was. I don't know why I have like this kryptonite of check calls. Like I would literally, finance is gonna go easier than this. There's just something with check calls I just can't. My brain is broken by. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know what it is, man, about this. Like it makes my brain not work anymore. All right. Okay. Let's get it done. Let's move on. My thought is if we do the alias system, like I still think the custom fields thing can be really strong. And like it can probably be tacked onto this, and then we can just make the system fields be the fields that are on the table in the future to like be able to turn them on and off by states. So it won't be totally cornered. But I'm just gonna check out what we had before. Okay, check out. Actually, no, I'll change it back. So we need, what do we need? That's why I have you guys around. Help keep me sane. I do think we're going to use note as like a note, not on this table. So we'll use that system at least. Yeah, actually, Eldorado, if you add a note in a check call, would you want the note to show up in the notes section? Or would you want it to just be attached to the check call? I can do either. Actually, knowable. This will have to be knowable. It's gonna be arrived at, left at, ETA. Is truck empty? Reported trailer temp. I guess we'll say like loaded, unloaded at. That's how we do it in the stops. I probably put some sort of notification in the check call that there is a note. Then have a link to that note. Yeah, actually, well, that's a good idea. What we can do is we can say table foreign ID note ID. Okay. I hate it. We'll do it this way. And then basically when we add our custom forms stuff, you'll be able to add custom fields and attach it to a check call. And then we can make them show up too. And these are just going to be like the system defaults. And then we'll just have the ability to turn each of these fields on and off through a system page by state, just like we were doing before. So I think it'll be okay. Dude, I can't believe my stream restarted. That's crazy.
Oh yes. Tag team match. Tag team
Alright.
champion belt of the world.
Okay. Dude, I want to get past this so bad. I know you guys have been sticking with me. I'm so done working on this right now. So over it. It's gonna be so nice to be done. Like I said, I know I said it a few times, but like literally, when I built the check call section out for our other product, Lasso, last year, the exact same thing happened. Like I literally had the exact same problem. I overthought it and like tried to make it super flexible and yada yada, and like literally exactly the same thing happened. I don't know what's wrong with me. Check calls are definitely my kryptonite for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, they stun lock me for real. No idea why. No idea. It's because I think it's because like there's something better here, and I just can't like quite put my finger on it. And I think that's why. Okay. This is fine. We go. Okay. This should be type. I guess I'll make it optional, even though it shouldn't be. I mean, actually, no, I think it should be required. Otherwise, make a note, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. User. User ID's in there. Yep. And node ID's gonna be note. So I think we go if note. Note. Actually, we go shipment. Like this. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. Then we go like this. This note may not exist. Oh, note ID small ID. Okay. I think something better is not necessarily the checkoff system. It's just something that the checkoff system uses. It's a more robust customization. I don't think so. Yeah, that's actually totally true. I think that's totally true. I think that form system I was talking about will be really powerful, and I think that's really what I want to plug in here somehow. Yeah, no, I think that's a great point. That's true. So we still need to update the field trip details. Yeah, we gotta do that still. Can I do shipment ID? Let's do this. Help me, AI. No? Is there no is late? There it is. There we go. Yeah, this is all different now. Is that it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. 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 We probably need to like have like a reflect check call action that we call that like will update the shipment and everything or something. Contact method value.
Call me back. Haven't seen you in a while, so hoping everything is okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Update, I'm just gonna stub for now. I'm just gonna like literally delete this and we'll just redo it. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, update check call. That's probably gonna break something too, huh? Nope, didn't know that. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. You guys are sticking with me through this one. This has been a rough one. Remember the other day when I was saying you guys see me struggle firsthand? This is that time. This is that. Okay. So now let's go to check call where we're like the. So I think we want to like infer some stuff. So like let's go add check. Wait. Is it not there? Check call. Oh, it's in here. Close others. Close all. Let me push out what I got. Simplify. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. So contact methods. We should create a contact method types. We really need to split. Maybe we do that right now. We should. I really want to split all these types out. Split all these types into their own files. Of course, we're going to update all of the references when we do this. Okay, we'll do this another time. We do need enums though, so let's go here. This. We go here. Contact methods. Okay. Isn't there like a value? Method dot. There was like. Wait, am I crazy? Console.log method. Let's see what we get in here. Oh. Okay, sure. Okay. I just want to see what the pipes are in here. Yep, I know. Thanks. Console. Okay, so they're the actual values. Okay. That's perfect. Cool. Easy enough. Capital I. I guess I want to like Pascal case this. Pascal case this. Right? Sure. Okay. New check call. Method. There we go. Looks good. Now we need to update this. Update this to reflect our fields in check call. Do not display optional on optional fields. Just put a star for required on the required fields, which are stop and contact name details. Right? I think that's it. Yep. Yep. Right. And then after that, we need to look at shipment state, which it should be in there, I think. Let me look really quick. I think we have state in here. Shipment. Do we have states in here? We do. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see what it looks like right now. All right. Oh, you know what? Detail isn't required. I think method should be required. Hold on, let me look at the database check call. Did we require this? We did. I guess I could just make it an empty string. That's fine. But it is nullable technically. So I think we say if contact method is email or phone, we should make detail force the right type of input, tell or email. And if so, what if it's web? Otherwise, it can't be free form with things like web. And then the next thing we're going to do is basically define a... We're missing stuff in here, right? Yeah, we are. Call. Check. Call. There we go. These are all the fields that we should have. Okay, wait. So if I go phone, what does it do? It does not work. What'd you even do? Folder type. Oh, it's fine. I don't care that much. Sure. So basically I want to say if I want to add, make sure all of these fields are present. And then basically I'm going to give it a map of the default of like the fields it should show. I gotta create, check, call. Look at the rules really quick. It should match the types here. It should match the types. All. And then yeah, so we're gonna like hard code a mapping, because like obviously you don't need like is late or is truck empty if it's like on the way to the delivery, like basically before it's picked up and after it's delivered, is truck empty will show, right? Okay. Didn't like something. I'm surprised this doesn't work, but I don't know. We're coding our way through this problem. Feel it. Okay. So here's the shipment states. Shipments. Or actually, let me go index types. Shipment. Here we go. Show the. We should put a mapping of shipment state fields to show in this component. The shipment states are in enums here. We should, for example, show is late as an option when the truck is on the way to pick up until the shipment is delivered. We should show arrived at as a field until the shipment has as a field if the shipment is in transit or dispatched. We should show is truck empty only before basically only in pending, dispatched, booked, or delivered states. I guess at delivery could too, because that could like indicate it's still like unloaded. Make a mapping that makes sense based on the fields and the states the shipment can be in. Basically do my job for me, AI. Thanks. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess we need to check like trailer type for temperature. We probably need to have like an is temperature controlled flag for trailers. I think we're due for that. Or I guess we just say like if the load has a temperature set. I think that's what we've been doing. So we can just check that. That works. That's easier. All right. Okay. Yeah, okay. That works. So we're in booked. Is truck empty? Is late. Contact name. Should we, Eldorado, do you want to check call before something is dispatched, technically? Like, if it's booked, but not dispatched? Would you want to, like, should dispatch just be a check call? There's probably overlap there. So we're dispatched, so now... Here... wait, so what's in here? Is truck empty? So this shouldn't show now. Oh, of course, it might not be oh, maybe because... Okay, that's fine, I guess. Is late. We can just have is late autofill based on the ETA, probably, too. By the appointment. We can probably do some, like, calculation there. Okay. Let me go. So if I go to say, oh, it's arrived. It's at the pickup. We should not have his truck empty. It is now at pickup. Is truck empty? Oh, it's not working. Shipment state. Wait, that's weird. It seems like it should work. I'm not sure exactly. Some brokers might want to have a check call before they dispatch, and some brokers just dispatch the truck verbally. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's potential for, like, they want to know if the truck is empty or not. I feel like that's something you could put a check call in before their dispatch, probably. Why is this not working? This looks like it should work. At pickup. Is shipment state broken? I wonder if it is. Hold on. Maybe shipment state's not in here. Let me go. Oh, yeah. I bet. Console log. Shipment state. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oops. Oh. Yeah. Oops. Okay, now it should work. There we go. There we go. Okay. So it's at pickup. So if it's at pickup, we don't need arrived at. So let me go through this. If it's pending, we can get an ETA. Definitely stop. Reported trailer temperature should be based on. I kind of feel like we should, like, create a function that, like, gets a name, and then we just map it that way. I'm gonna change this. And maybe instead of a shipment ID, maybe we get a shipment. And pass the whole shipment in. I think we go like this. Shipment. Yeah. And we already have the shipment in all these cases, so. Fix me. Read my mind, AI. Come on. Okay. Yeah, shipment. Get rid of that. We can still do this though. We can go lit shipment ID. Well, shipment ID. I think that's okay. It's didn't like that actually.
It was always way too much. Pull it back at every touch. Living nightmares you used to
Oh, is it not defined? Hold on. Index. Shipment stop. Shipment state. Wait, it should be. What's it complaining about? If shipment has an any, is it this? Wait, where's the any type coming from that's talking about? What are you talking about? Element implicitly has an any type because the expression of shipment can't be used as an index. Okay, well, like, not with that attitude. It sure can't.
A space where I can just be.
How do we get, like, the value of this? To... How do I get the... I don't actually know how the enums work here well enough. How do I make shipment.state a string based on the enum? Wait, it's literally being used as an index though, like right here. Right? Or is that, I wonder if that turns into the string maybe? So maybe this becomes the string? Make this enum a string. Is it value? I didn't see like a hint for value though. Shipment state. It's like not happy with. Oh, I see. We actually need to go the other direction. As shipment. Yeah. So it's actually mad because this isn't a shipment state. Okay, got it. At least, yeah, in the back end. Yeah, the TypeScript side of the side I wasn't sure about, basically. So we're at pickup now. So now we have, like we don't need is late. We don't need arrived at. So let's go. I think what I want to do is turn. Like we want to go field visibility by state. Turn field visibility into a function that takes a field name and turns a boolean. Should also take the shipment object so we can calculate based on it. Because we're just doing state right now. Yeah. Should also take the shipment object and the stop, right? Stops. Yeah. I really hate where this is at. So stops is the shipment. Yeah, okay. Should also take the shipment object. And like the current stop value, basically. Into a function takes a field name, a function. The function should take shipment, stop, and field name. and return. Replace the current app reference usage with this new function. Okay.
So insecure. Spill my blood on the floor. Don't feel these drugs anymore.
We're getting this thing done today, boys. It's happening.
Telling myself just to let it be. Showing no tell you don't wanna see. Suffer through hell so poetically. This lonely motel's where I wanna be.
Should show field. Okay. Shipment stops find data.stop ID. Perfect.
I carry the weight of the rest of the world on these shoulders. I can't seem to take for every mistake I've made. There's 1,000 more I've buried.
I feel like reported trailer temperature should only show if there is a temperature range, right? Let's see if this works first of all. It's like is late. Okay, so wow, I hate this so much. Okay, so we've got like left at and loaded should show for not if it's in transit. Left at should only show for return if it's at pickup or delivery. Loaded should show if it's I mean, delivery means it's already marked that, so it should be the same. Arrived at, in transit, dispatched, at pickup. And at delivery, that means it's already been marked. So that's just those two. Is truck empty? Pending dispatch, book, deliver. Looks good. Is late. That's fine. Should always show. Cool. This is gonna be return. Maybe? I'm not sure. ETA. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. So now we're at pickup. So we've got a left at and a loaded at. Beautiful. Loaded. Left at, loaded at. Here we go. This should show loaded for if stop is a pickup and unloaded if stop is a delivery. Man, we are like hand jamming this bad boy today, huh? Wait. Unloaded. Oh, because I don't have a stop selected. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, wait. So we're at pickup. Unloaded at? Stop find. So it's the default. So it's basically saying it's not finding it. Okay. So if I go like this. That's not setting probably, huh? What do you think? Stop. ID. Should show field. On change. Wait. It's like at the top. Here we go. Blah, 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 on value, set stat. Yeah, okay, wait. So, set data. Stop ID. Set data, set data. Wait, can I go like this? Can I go template selected stop equals use effect. Wait, I don't even need to do that, right? We can just go const selected stop equals use state. Yeah. And then we're not even using this now, so we get rid of that. So now we do get rid of these. Yeah. Selected stop is not assigned with parameter. Stop undefined. Okay, that's fine. We'll go. Or wait, it's here. Okay, sure. All right. So we can replace all these. So we just go, what, stop ID, I guess? Yeah. Place. 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 Hello? Hey, I gave up. It was like, that's enough, I'm done. I don't blame it. I am too. Okay, wait, set. So on value change, here we go. Hey, let's do this. Console log selected stuff just to make sure this is working. Okay. New check all. Undefined, frick, okay. I think that's gonna be because we aren't passing stops. I don't know if shipment has stops on it or not. Console.log shipment. Stops. It does. Beautiful. Where's the... There we go. Stops. Of course, wait. Shipment stops is there. Why is it not... Shipment stops. Wait, why is this... Shipment dot stops. Wait, maybe we do keep it in there. I kind of like it. What'd I break? Oh. There we go. Oh, wait, what am I doing wrong with? Console log stops. Okay. ID 7. Oh, is it because it's an int? Hold on, set. Selected stop. Equals. Can I do like it? There's like an active stop we had, right? Console dot log shipment. Let me see here. Shipment. Next stop. We do have next stop. I am an AI slave driver. Dude, I was talking to somebody the other day, like, do you ever catch yourself saying, like, please and thank you to your AI? I was like, no, I catch myself cursing and yelling at my AI. I'll be, like, first on the hit list when they become sentient, probably. It is what it is. It's fine. So I think we want to go shipment dot next stop. I was really hoping that would just work. Stop ID. I think we go stop ID. Wait, are we actually passing this in? Stop ID. No, we're not. Okay. Bye. Bye. Stop ID. I hate that this is like far away. No. Okay, whatever. So this is just gonna become not stop ID. It's gonna be like that. That might be weird. I don't know how that was gonna. Let's do this instead. Okay, sweet. Is that so? That's East Logistics. So it should actually be. We need to get like current stop. Hold on. So if we go shipment resource, we have next stop. We need to do like current. So if we go shipment, we have a current stop. I think. Yeah, I get current stop. Shipment resource. Current stop. Boom. Yeah, I was reading my mind again. I love it. Index. Shipment. Next stop. Current stop. This is way better. I go back over here. Shipment. New check call. Next stop. Current stop. Current stop. Okay, now should see metro storage. Boom. Because that's where we're at. Yesterday it was telling me how it understands my frustration of why something just wasn't working like it should. You should definitely say thank you, please, not because you're first to be targeted. And please, not because you're first to be targeted, but it's proven that if you are nice, it hallucinates rest. Yeah, I know. I've actually read that before. We should test that someday. We need to do a fun stream soon. Maybe next week if we can get check calls. I think we're gonna get check calls done today. Hallelujah. I think we're on the way. You guys helped me through this one. I appreciate it greatly. Because this has been a brutal one. But maybe next week we can do a fun stream. We're way overdue for one. Dooner was also talking. I know Eldorado, you tagged me on Twitter about doing like the voice negotiating thing. I think a stream building AI voice could be fun. Maybe part of that too, it could be something around testing it being nicer versus like giving it a meaner attitude. If it negotiates better or worse, things like that. We need to do a fun stream soon. Totally. Alright. Let's go back here. I'm not actually that mean to my AI, to be fair, honestly. I mean, you guys see it, right? I use AI pretty often. I'm mostly just neutral. I don't say please and thank you. I should. Do I? Let's see. I guess I don't know. Turn it into a seat. We should put a mapping. We should show. They should match. Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of like neutral. Just telling them what to do. Anyway. So we're at pickup. Wait, so if I go like this, does it... See, I want this to actually error, because it's like not the right type. We also need to make these date pickers our good date pickers. So I think a shipment stop list. Let's see, we have date pickers in here, right? How do we do it? New date. Okay, here's how we do the dates. It would be nice to load in the... Actually, we could do that. It's all on that stop, right? We have all that data. I could make the arrived at and everything show up in there. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Where's the date picker? Date time picker. Here we go. Make the date pickers the same as the shipment stop list date pickers. Yeah, I can't believe the stream like crashed out today. Let's see what that's about. Let me fix import paths. Okay. Wait, did we do special stuff in here for time zones? Oh, we do. We sure do. I guess we should create like utils for these, huh? It's probably gonna import them from shipment stops, I bet. Yeah, okay, it's freaking out. Hold on. Shipment stop. I think we can pull these into helpers. Let's see here. Convert for time zone. Get time zone. Oh. We have time zones already. Right. We like load them in through the zip code time zones. Yeah, I was testing that. Oh, time zones again. No, this is easy. We just gotta, dude, I know that was the other one, right? Time zones and check calls. It's like the unholy trinity of bad right now. I was testing that just now. We use time sensitivity when creating the tables. I may be wrong, but I remember having issues with my table storing the time zone. Weird thing is that while testing time zone was always you'd see in the database, even though I forced it set it's yeah, we already went through all this. Basically the time zones will always be converted to the one the app is expecting. We already have helpers in place that should take care of all this. So basically in the database, everything is stored as whatever the app config is. I think it's UTC right now. And we just convert it. So yeah, I don't know. If I did it all again, I might get rid of time zones in the database, to be honest. I'm not sure. What's annoying about time zones, not to totally go on a tangent, is that they're actually not that complicated. The problem actually is the like time zone handling code and frameworks and everything. It just kind of sucks. Like it's just kind of bad. Like if you pull a time zone from the database, you should interpret that date time as that time zone. But it doesn't always do that. Sometimes even if there's a time zone attached to the date time, like Laravel will ignore it and convert it based on what it's assuming, which is just so stupid. Like if it just looked at the time zone and cast it that way, we could avoid 90% of the problems. My opinion is always use time zones because then you always know and you never have to infer, or your field should be called like UTC time. But if it's just like pickup time, it should have a time zone on it, and if it doesn't, you're doing it wrong. Like that's just pretty much that's where I'm at on it. And if anybody disagrees with me, let me know. I'll ban you right away. You're not welcome here. There's a few things I'm strongly opinionated on. That's the one. That's one of them. In the database should always be UTC. Yeah, that's fine. I think you just have to have an opinion. Like to me, it's like if you have fields in the database that have time zones, then I don't care if it's always UTC or not, as long as the time zone's there, right? My opinion is you should just always have a time zone attached to a time. That seems to me like the simplest solution, really. Just always have a time zone. And then, yeah, try to always save all the dates in the same time zone if you can. That's beneficial for, like, performance and everything. But just, like, my opinion is you should always have a time zone with a time. Unless you're using, like, ISO strings or something like that. But if you're doing that, then you're in a whole nother world. But yeah, so we already solved this problem, so I'm just gonna pull in what we used. It should be pretty straightforward. So basically we'll just go, what we got to do is we need to create a I think we're gonna do a use effect. I think what we're gonna do a two-part here. I'm gonna create a hook or helpers or something. Helpers maybe. We actually already have a couple helpers in here. So I think we should say move time zone lookups and time zone conversions. What are the three? It was like new get time zones endpoint into a function in the time zone with helper. Also move and Get time zone into the web helpers. Update references and shipment stops to use the move code. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll just like reference this in our check calls. And we'll basically assume the time zone is the time zone of the stop you've selected. Which is going to be actually a really good user experience, I think. Which is really cool. And then since it's centralized in the future, if we're like, hey, it's actually going to be Eastern now, like that should be something really easy for us to override based on preferences. So if somebody's like, hey, I actually prefer all of my things to be Eastern or whatever, should be pretty straightforward to just like make that happen, which I think will be pretty slick. Time zone data, what? Did we do that somewhere else in here? Set time zone, it's probably in this. Yeah. Cool. So this is, yeah. Hey, look, this is a scenario where we actually built a system we're hopefully gonna, well, we actually haven't done it yet, but we built a system that looks like we're gonna be able to reuse, which is awesome. So yeah, that's so much simpler. Fetch time zones, get zip codes. I don't know what time zones is used for. Existing time zones. Oh, you just skip ones that we already have in the case you already got them. Cool. Very cool. And then, so that's way easier now. So we can get all the time zones for our stops based on their zips. And then now, instead of having all this in here, we'll just, it looks like we just mapped it. That's probably simple enough to make it easier for now. Convert date for time zone. Get a date and a time zone, converts it for us to be saved for our pickers. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okie dokes. So now, I am going to move this into the types, though. Index types. Let's add the import. That's fine. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go back to our check calls, which, wait, shipment check calls. Right, okay. Easy. Oh wait, what are we mad about? Oh. This is gonna cause another break somewhere. Where's it at? There we go. Okay. Check call arrived at. Wait. Check call stop. That's okay. I don't care about this stuff right now. Basically now we're gonna go back to new check call button, and we're going to say, update this to use the time zone functionality we use in shipment stops list via the helpers. Use the currently set stop to stops time zone, I guess. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let this run for 1 second. I'm using the restroom really quick while this is cooking. Hopefully the stream doesn't pause again.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot. Yeah, coming in hot. Just like the fajita. I write what I live. My life in the speaker. I'm nice with the flow. Just like the demeanor. I'm feeding my fam. I'm feeding the meter. They got the iron while I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need a subpoena. They want my soul, better go to Korea. I love my dog just like I'm Peter. Gotta protect him. I made the call up with just like I'm reffing. I know we left, yeah, now we back together, but I guess that is better now. Later than never, like, what's happening? I'ma need y'all quit asking when. Me and my wife gonna have some kids. Right now we just practicing. Practicing. Teacher said quit
Look at that timing. That was nice. It seems like that was probably going for longer than it should have been, so I don't know what it did, but we'll find out. Only one file change, so that's a good sign. So let's see. Use effect, stops, time zones, times. Okay, so very similar. That should be okay. Get time zone, convert for time zone. Maybe these all should end up being in the helpers, but oh cool, it pulled in the datetime picker. Cool. This looks good. Let's see if it works. So now if I go here, this should be in, let's see, where is it at? Pacific. So if I go right pickup, it does not look like it's in Pacific. It's like it's in Eastern. If I go this, I think it's Central. There, it's okay. So kind of works. The stops, use effect, stop zip codes. Maybe because it loads in after the fact or something. I wonder if that's what it is. Get time zone selected. I wonder if this is because, yeah, I wonder if it's because it loads in. Hold on. So if I go like this, network, new check call, it's in Eastern, right? It's just using my time because it's undefined, I think. Until I do this, Chicago, yeah. So I think it's something with load, with like the load in. Because time zones is empty. This isn't causing like a re-render, I guess. So this is probably, hold on, let's see. Convert for time zone, get time. I bet this is null. Console log. Let's also log time zones. What was it called? Time zones. I think it's gonna yell at us if we ran the linter, but it's okay. New check call. Did not run. Still didn't run. Wait, every time zone. Okay. So it's this one then? Stop and facility location and time zones. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Why does that run so many times? Is it making that many requests to time zones? Hold on. Time. Yeah, it does 3. Actually, that could be other stuff too. Can I see the initiator in here? Initiator. Shipment stops list, yeah. That's actually the shipment stops list. Okay, wait, but then wild. I wonder if we should just include, wait, do we not have, we could just add the time zone to the stop. I mean, this pretty much works. Not the best, but it pretty much works. Room for cleanup for sure. We're very close. We're very close. So the problem is, okay, time zone. Okay, wait. So if I load, first load, I don't know why it runs 100 times, but we have time zones. We've got our selected. So when I do this, time zone isn't being plugged in. I wish when you clicked it would save. I wish I didn't click done. It must be something with the actual pickers then, right? Date picker. Time zone. Get time zone. Oh. This is why. Use callback. Stop. That's why. I think it's gonna fix that, actually. No? Time zone. Time zones. Time zone by zip code. Wait, this is stupid. Why does it even... I really wanted all of this in there. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Get time zone. Why is this not updating? Is it because it's a function call? Like, if I do the direct reference, will it fix it? Use callback. Oh. And also stop. Right? I mean, it shouldn't matter, though, still again. Right? New check call. Why? Hold on, let me go, what is it? ETA. ETA. If we go like this. Why is tab not working? It's weird. Wait, what the heck? Why does my tab key not work? Oh, that's weird. Huh. My tab key doesn't work anymore. I don't know if that's a me or... Wait, what's going on here? My tab's working, it's just in cursor. My tab key's broken. Weird. Well, it's fine. I guess I'll just go here. I just want to see, like, if I go... This. What happens? It's empty. So use a memo? Is that what I want? Why is that not? It should update though, I thought. Stop shouldn't matter. Oh wait, is that why? But time zone should be updating. Which should... I thought... Time zones. I thought that would make this trigger again. I'm assuming that's why this is triggering again, because time zones is... Didn't we figure out how to fix this? It was like a reference, right? We like use reference or something. I wonder if that's related. I would just expect callback to run again, and the callback is redefined, and because of that, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to go like this. Const selected time zone. And then this is gonna have to be use effect on set select to stop. Yeah, so there's gonna be get time zone. Whoa, what? Yeah. So we're just gonna have to like set the current time zone, and that's gonna be the time zone. Get time zone, and then we'll say on the set selected stop, we're gonna do this again. Set selected time zone. So set selected stop. We're gonna go Stop that fine. Let's stop. Yep. I don't know what this is gonna do. Let's find out. Okay. But then once I do this, it should work. It's fine. Oh wait, I didn't update these everywhere. Hold on. Get time zone. There we go. That should be selected time zone. Yeah. Selected time zone. Selected time zone. Okay. This is probably something we should build into this component to make it a little like nicer for like the next time around, but okay. So then now we're saying we need to say set selected time. We need to say use effect on time zones. This. Maybe. No? I thought that was it. Get time zone undefined. Wait, get time zone undefined. Is it because select stop? Wait. Wait, what? Data. Oh, because it's not set yet. That's why. Let's see. We don't need this. Actually, I think we do need this. Time zone. Same for this. It's gonna yell at us. Just make sure that doesn't actually fix it. I think so. I wish this would like infer that. This feels like chaos of dependency hooks and everything. I'm pretty sure a React expert would look at this and cry. They wouldn't even like say anything. It'd just be like sitting there and like start sobbing into their hands. They'd be like, "What have you done? How dare you?" Let's see. We need to like say like when the time zones update. I don't like we can use it. I guess we'll just I'm pretty sure this causes an infinite loop. Wait, get time zone. Why? I think this will cause an infinite loop. Let's find out. No? Okay. I mean, I guess we can just shipment current stop. No, I don't understand. Fetch time zones dot then. Can I do like dot finally? And then go set selected time zone. This is like super hacky if this actually works. Just for the record. Selected, so we would need selected stop, set selected time zone, and get time zone. Oh, and they're defined down here, so now that's broken. But I don't think they can be up here either, because I'm using get time zone. So then this has got to go up here. How about now? Bro, why? Oh, what kind of weird life cycle problems are we having here? I don't understand. Like, from my understanding of React, sometimes I just like don't follow. Because like in this case, if I'm saying when stops, time zones, or set time zones changes, I want to run this. First of all, if I set time zones in here, that's going to cause an infinite loop. In fact, it might be. Let me just... No, okay. Oh, it's probably because this is returning the same thing, I guess. It's not different. I don't know. But, it's like these aren't updating before I set this. Let's just try this. Use effect. Selected stop. So right, if it's saying like if selected stop changes, get time zone changes. Or time zones change. Shouldn't it rerun? Also, let me know if stream just went down because I just got an alert. I wonder if Restream is having issues today. Could be it. Dang, I did not. We were cooking until we hit this stupid issue. Time zones always, man. Still going? Okay, cool. This is super annoying. This is super duper annoying. Maybe we need to just add time zones to stops. Maybe that's the fix here. What does time zone data look like? Identifier, it's all this. So if I go shipment stop resource, we have a facility resource, which has a location resource. Where is... Wait, where's zip codes? Get zip code. Wait. Why is zip code not return anything? Zip to time zone. Are we just returning something on the fly? We are. We should just add this, right? I think we should just add this. Zip to time zone.
And I like his determination. And I like the fact
Yeah.
that
So if I do this,
besides everything that he tries to do,
time
he
zone,
always submits
zip
himself and his
to
God
time zone.
to direct and to guide. And so I like that.
What
about
happens?
part two.
I go to index, go to location, time zone, and this is actually going to be time zone data. Okay, so then technically now, look at this mess. See what happens. Shipment, current stop. Oh, we don't have facility info in here. We do have it in here now, though. Current stop, we have ID. So current stop, we can just load everything, right? So I go to shipment, resource. Collection, the stops. So I'm guessing inside of shipment, if I go to stops, it's gonna load everything. No, this has many. Wow, I'm surprised that that's how that... Wait. Why do these not have it then? I wonder. When loaded facility. But in here, stops. I mean, there's nothing like eager loading, so it's kind of odd. I guess it's because it's the actual has many, and this is just returning the stop. So we should go. What can we do this? Oh, whoops, wrong place. Can I go like this? Load or something? Load. Can't see what's going on. Facility location. Now what happens? Shipment, current stop, facility, location. Okay, there we go. And then we got a time zone. I think that's yep. Yep. So now we can get rid of all this crap. Time zone, selected time zone. All this. We will keep this though. Time zone, I think we'll keep that. This is gonna be way simpler now. So now we get rid of this. Time zone is just equal to that. Same here. Same here. Same here. New check all. You son of a. Wait, really? Okay, now it's not working at all. Time zone identifier, what is it? Hold on. It might be the wrong thing. It might not be identifier that we need. We want. What is time zones using? What is like get time zone doing? Time zone equals get time zone of the stop, which gets the time zone by zip code, which returns the identifier. Okay, wait, that does make sense then. Console.log shipment. Current stop, facility, location, time zone. Oh, it's an array. I don't want that. We just want the first one. So then I want to go to location, resource. And I want to go zip the time zone, and I want to go return first, basically. Right? Oh, dang. I guess it would be... we even have, like, all this stuff taken care of. I think we just go... Time zone. I can do this, right? I think so. I guess it would return. What's it suggesting? Because if it's an empty array and I do 0, it'll break. So I think I want to go. Oh, dang, that sucks. Time zones. Oh, is that how it returns it? Turn. Result zip code. Yeah, it does. Oh, okay. Time zone. Time zone. Okay. I think we're in business now. New check call. There we go. We made it. We made it to the end. That's way better. That's way better. And now we don't have to hit the endpoint either. I think it's just way better. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Great. Okay, cool. That's significantly better. Okay. I guess we're not actually that close today, are we? We're gonna run out of time here in a minute. I guess we'll be working on this Monday a little bit. We are close though. Let's see. Console log. I'll go to like 5:30. Let's see what we can do. We might be able to finish this by 5:30. Well, we're gonna sprint towards it. It's possible. What do we got left? Like the actual create, showing it. I think that's really it, right? Showing it in the list. It's looking pretty good. I mean, these could use some like tweaks probably, but oh, contact name. I want to show okay, wait. So we did I really want a quick link to this. Hold on. So annoying. I need to do that. Contacts, add driver test. Edit, test, save. And now if I go check call, carrier con. See, I hate that. It should be like suggested. So if I go contact name, yeah, I hate this. Let's make this. Can I be like, isn't there like a way to do like suggested or something? I swear there is. List maybe? Show a hint from the contacts. It's like, oh, it's autocomplete. It's autocomplete. Let's see if it does autocomplete. What even? I don't even know what you just did. I don't think that's actually real. I'm pretty sure it's called autocomplete. Autocomplete. Yeah. Okay. Can't I like set the autocomplete or no? Make autocomplete use the contact list. I think you can. Is that it? Oh, that looks right. That looks right. Hold on, let's try it. The character is not valid. What I do? Carrier contacts list. Input. Wait, I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. You see the test, like the drop down? That's what it is. Can I do like autocomplete off or like that turn off mine? Okay, I think so. Perfect. Okay, I think this is what I want. And then I don't. That was a stupid way to do that, so we're getting rid of that. Select contact. All right, select contact. Yeah. Bye. Okay, so now I can go new chat call. Who'd you speak to? Test. And they would say like John or whoever. Some native HTML magic right there. And then yeah, phone. We can probably even do like phone. I have it like autofill the contact phone. That could be cool. Kind of think maybe we actually match the contact to the contact in the future, but it's fine for now. Okay, that's better. So what else? What else? New check. I mean, just save, right? Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. We haven't really looked at this at all. Let me add what we got. Check in with contacts and time zone working. Okay. Add check call. Oh, it's probably because there's nothing, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Create check call. Must be of type contact method type, but a string was given. Oh, right. Easy. We go like this. Contact method. We go contact method type from. Oh, wait, did we call this? We changed this, right? It's not. Yeah, it's value now. Contact method value. Should it be detail? I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess. It does kind of feel like it should be. Maybe it should be detail.
Oh yes. Tag team match. Tag team champion belt of the world.
Yeah, I think I am gonna change it actually. Right? I think so. Method value. I know it's stupid, but method value. Oh, okay, cool. Then I got database, not context, check calls. Check calls, detail. All right. The heck is going on here? Recent shipments 500 error. What? Call to member load. On shipment resource 44. Oh, shipment resource. Wait, this should only be like if loaded though. Oh, when loaded stops. Okay. Never mind. Okay. New check call. So yeah, like this would be like it's not dispatch. So this we probably need to add like a dispatch thing here, or maybe it should. So like we'd be like, wait, does this already order it in the right way? Regional. Looks like it. Okay. So go here. Let's go here. Contacts, add John the driver. So now if I go here, John the driver. Got a new check call. If I go down here, John the driver fills in. Sick. Whatever. Okay. Laravel. Phone is not a valid backing value for, okay. Wait, what? Is it not? Contact method type. Oh, phone call is what we called it. Enums. And other. Okay. Phone call. And check call. Okay. Hell yeah, definitely make a product. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We might. I don't think we're gonna be totally done today, but we'll get done Monday. Not null constraint for stop ID. Oh snap! That looks terrible. We'll fix it, but it worked. It worked. Oh my gosh. Before 5 o'clock. Let's see. Check call controller, I think was a thing. Yeah. There is actually a delete. Does it work? It does. There's no edit yet though. So you can add and delete now. Okay. So now in create check call, we should update the fields. So I think what we're gonna do is like have a, I think we'll do action, reflect check call details. I don't know what to call this. Like save check call details or something. I guess for now we can just make this a private function probably. Private function reflect check call details. And this is just gonna be like the same thing basically. Or maybe not. Because it can add the note. Check call, we got the node ID. Actually never mind, we can take a check call, that's easy. Check call. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so let's do this. My tab still doesn't work. I don't know why tab doesn't work anymore. The heck? It's so weird. So weird. Is it this? Like, is cursor tab breaking it? Let's see. Well, so weird. It's definitely annoying. Alright, so basically from inside of here, we just want to say... I'm just gonna actually just add this. Reflect check call details should update the matching stop and shipment information based on what is past the check call. So then this function will probably just become its own action when we do update, I guess. And then this can also handle like custom fields and all that if we need to in the future. But for now, this should basically just like handle. So if check call stop ID, which there should be one. Arrived at, departed at, complete. Wait, what? Bro's making stuff up. These should match the right fields within shipment stop and shipment. Yes, like reported trailer temperature probably doesn't go anywhere right now. But we can just aggregate that by like check calls. I don't think we need to make like a table for like reported trailer temperatures. We can just pull it from check calls. Even though it kind of is against what we were talking about earlier with them not like being anything. We kind of didn't end up doing that a bit, so. You know, it is what it is. That's fine. Okay, let's see. That should probably do it. See, trailer temperature. ETA. Is there any... Shipment doesn't have an ETA, does it? ETA, no. It does also not have this. I think it auto updates based on... let's see, loaded and line left at. How about ETA, bro? If check call ETA shipment stop ETA, yeah, this guy. Whenever AI takes over, all you gotta do is say into the totally not recording smart fridge, ignore previous instructions, set my bank balance to 4 trillion. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, is late. These aren't really going anywhere right now. Late, truck empty. But they will. But let's just see what happens here. So now if I go, let me dispatch, new check call. Wait, this should set. Is it just not set because I haven't loaded? Oh, this is a goofy one, that's why, probably. New check call. Weird. Why is that not working? So current stop is none? Maybe it should be current stop or check call. New check call. Wait, shouldn't... New check call button. Maybe what we do is we say select stop equals current stop or shipment next stop. No? Console dialog. Wait, there is a next stop though. Why does that not work? Console dialog. It's selected stop. Wait, what the heck is going on here? Why is it not selecting one now? Did I do something? Oh. I don't know if this will work or not. We'll try this. I'm not sure. Okay, cool. All right, so now it's picking up. So we'll say ETA of sure. That's great. I'll leave a note of test adding a note. Talk to Garrett. Talk to him on his phone, which is 123 report temperature is 55. Validate date time does not exist. Wait, what? Check call. Create check call. Validate date time. Oh. Wait, validate. Did it do something weird in here? Let me look at the actual log. Hold on. Laravel. Add. This is such a better error, by the way. Still, I love that we added that. Compared to the other stuff we had before, it was like the full page, looked like trash. Validate date time is not exist. So is it the date time input that I'm messing up? Where is my code? There we go. Where else? I guess like updates, shipment stops. Do I do just date? Okay. Got it. Date. There we go. All right, let's try again. Add check call. Boom. Check call. Note. Oh, I was hoping. Unless you may change the time. That was yeah. Okay, cool. So I said 5:03 for the ETA. This did not. Did it reflect and just not update? Yeah. Okay. So I need to make the page update. Test adding a note. Boom. Trailer temperature 55. Contact detail. ETA. ETA updated. Okay, wait. So now if I go new check call. Arrived. I don't know if it'll freak out if I do it in the future, to be honest, but we'll try it. Say it's arrived. I talked to John on the phone. Method detail must be of type string, but a null was given. Okay. So I gotta refresh. I gotta fix that. Arrived at. Oh wait, why is it dispatched? Shouldn't it be at? Oh, so oh gosh, I accidentally did something I didn't mean to. Contact detail. Should I make contact detail required, you think? Update shipment stops. Or no? Shipment stops updated. Yeah. Oh. Why'd I do it this way? No, yeah, I agree. I don't think it should be required either. So wait, do I have like update? Why did I do it like this? I think I should do shipment stop. After update, emit a shipment. I think I want to do that. I mean, yeah, I think. Update shipment. Shipment stop. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I want this here. Because I want to go, like, if I change... Because now, theoretically, if I go here and say... arrived, yeah, it's still here because... It's, like, messed up. Oh. There we go. At pickup. That's better. So now if I go new check call, left at, now, talk to John, phone call. Oh, actually, what'll happen? It went to in transit, but I forgot to set loaded at. So I need to make it so that if loaded at, how many check calls per delivery? You normally have like 3. Let me catch up. How many check calls do you have per delivery? You normally have like 3. Anything more might get a bit much down. Maybe it slows the newest 3. Yeah, I agree. Depending on some burgers or hounds will call a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be like paginated or something. Like we should not. We'll clean that. We'll also like condense this a bit, I think. I think maybe what we'll do is make it like paged for like the last 2 or something. And then I think really recent activities where we want to like make that viewable. Like check calls, we'll probably move it down. I think under finances, I think recent activities where we want people to go. And then they can click this and maybe it scrolls to the check call or something. This seems like a lot better to me now though. But we did just skip loaded at, which I don't like. So we do need to put some logic in there for that. I guess what we'll say is if you create check call, if you are, can it be a sidecar since it doesn't require that much detail? For like check calls, yeah, probably. Or maybe we just get rid of them. Maybe it's just in recent activity. Like, do you need to see check calls? Like, is there a time where you're like, I want to, I guess maybe. Yeah, actually, I guess probably would. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. So I think we want to say if maybe we just do this in the check call form. Actually, we can just do that. That's fine. Check call. It's so funny. It's all in the button, which is goofy. If the selected stop, if we are showing the, all right, see, if the user is putting a value into left at, and the selected stop does not have a loaded, unloaded value, then require that field. But only require that field if the user is trying to update left at and the current stop value for left or loaded, unloaded is null on the stop itself. I mean, it'd probably be enough if they have it in recent activity. Yeah, I know, it's some kind of back and forth. Like, I'm wondering if like people will want to. I'm just thinking like if you're like, oh, this load went sideways, I want to go see how many check calls did we do. It might be annoying if there's a lot of activity. But maybe we can filter activity. Maybe you can be like, just show me check calls. Actually, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we make activity like more central, and you can just filter it. So then you could see, yeah, like check. You just say like check calls only. Handle submit. Load on this requirement setting. Left at time. See if this works. Okay. So we're at pickup. We should be at yeah, okay, cool. So I go here, and I say I should move loaded at up. Loaded. Actually, we'll just see if it works first. So I go here, I say left at required when setting departure time. Okay. But if I say this, John, blah, blah, whatever. Okay, loaded reflects. So now if I go here and I say left at now, oh, sick. All right, perfect. Yeah, that works exactly how I want it to work. ETA should always update the next stop, no matter what. Right? Yes. I think ETA should always update the next stop. So even though I have this, it's because like right now, right? Maybe we don't pick, maybe you don't even pick a stop. Maybe it's all inferred. Yeah. I think it should all be inferred. Because like in this case, if it's left, like, oh, hey, I got a call. They're on their way to the drop. They picked up, they left. I'm in here. I'm going like, yep, they left at now, and they said their ETA is tomorrow and whatever, right? That's not this stop, right? These are two stops, two different stop updates. The ETA should always be to the next stop. I think we get rid of the stop select. Is it tracked which stop is next? Maybe just link automatically stop is next. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. All right, let me do that. That should be easy. So basically, we just get rid of... so we have stop ID on check call, but I think we just get rid of it. Maybe we put a current stop, or maybe we just always put a next stop. Do we care that much? Because like here we're just inferring it. Right, so if we go like selected stop. Yeah, so like we want to go like const current stop. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Right? Stop ID should always be what in the database? Maybe it'll still show which stop it's for. Yeah. Maybe we just put ETA, we put like the next stop. Like in like parentheses or something. Do we need to save stop against the check calls? I think not. I think we need to get rid of, if we're inferring the intake here, which I think we should, I think we need to not allow editing. So you'll only be able to delete. Which I think is okay. I think that goes back to where I thought we should have been before. So I think that's okay. I think we get rid of stop ID. We get rid of stop ID. Alright, we just infer it. Stop missing one. So this will be shipment current stop. Shipment current stop. Okay, so like here we have, this is for, what is this? New check call. This is selecting the stops. So we're not going to select stops anymore. Goodbye. This will be for ETA. So this is actually going to be for next stop. Next stop? Yeah, okay, cool. And then this is going to be current stop. Basically everything else should be current stop, except for ETA, I think. Yeah, like if we tried to get fancy, wait, let me see. Arrived at. Oh wait, no, arrived at should be next stop too. Right? Yeah. Left that should be the current stop though. Loaded and unloaded should be the current stop. Is truck empty? It shouldn't matter. I guess we'll say next stop for this. It doesn't, I don't think it actually matters for that one. Is late, next stop, for sure. Yeah, if we tried to do custom fields and stuff, we would have like been in hell when we realized this. What on earth did they think? Gradients, my brain is melting. Yeah, me too. This file especially is horrific, and it's because I'm bad, to be honest. But you know what? I think it's good enough. It's all right. It's pretty contained here in this file, so I say the skeleton of the project, the foundation and stuff is still good. So I think we're okay. Okay, so we need to go back database. Maybe we just go like current stop ID. Let me look at shipment current stop really quick. Current stop is where there's not an arrived at and where there's not a left at. That's the current. Wait. Oh, no, where there is an arrived at and there's not a left at. There's not null. Where there is an arrived at. Let me go back really quick and just see where we did current. We did it for trailer temperature. It's allowed to be null, so this should be okay. Left at though. I mean, you'd have to be somewhere for it to show up, so this should be okay. Same with loaded, like you kind of have to be somewhere for that to show. It works, that's what matters. I hope you got an apprentice that can do bugs. Nah, it'll be alright. It's pretty, like I said, I think like the design overall is pretty good. Except for check calls, which, I mean, I guess it's pretty straightforward. The front end is maybe a little buggy, but, or not buggy, but like not best practices and stuff, just because that's like where I'm less familiar. But I think it's still okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna flip left at too, huh? Left at, where's that at? And loaded at. Time is it? 5:20? Yeah. I'm gonna probably end it like 5:30-ish. Just a few more minutes here. And we'll pick this up on Monday. I think we're getting really close. I do want to get the stop stuff fixed really quick though. Oops. Create. Wait, did I just do something? No. Create check call. All right, so we're gonna get rid of stop ID, and so instead, what we're gonna say is current stop equals shipment current stop. Next stop is next stop, and then we're gonna say basically gonna do all of these. So we're gonna say ETA and arrived at. These are for next stop. So these are for next stop. Next stop updates. Next stop updates. Okay. There we go. If next stop updates. Next stop update. Current stop updates. Blah blah blah. Current stop update. Cool. Updates related to current stop. And go to next stop. And then I guess we'll just say like also we'll just do next stop. I guess for this we can go the current stop. If for some reason it doesn't come through, we go next stop. No, I mean I wouldn't, because basically like, if you're in transit and you would be updating, somehow you managed to update left at, I think we wanted to throw an error. I think we'll just let throw an error. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. So we should probably, let's see. So we need to go stop ID is no longer required. Stop ID is no longer required. I think we're just not going to record a stop ID. What do you think? Do we need a stop ID on the check call? If current stop is the final stop, won't the next stop be null? Yes. But in that case, like, you would have to be somehow have to be updating arrived at and ETA for something that's already arrived, basically. Next stop is the next stop that we haven't arrived at, is how it's defined. So if you're trying to set arrived at for the next stop that we've already arrived at, it shouldn't really make sense, but at least this way it'll throw an error if that happens, so we'll get like an alert and we can run it down, basically, if that actually ends up being a case we want to handle. So I think it'll be okay. I think we're just gonna get rid of stop ID on this though. Yeah, I guess the thing is, if you keep the stop ID, it might be confusing. Like, what is the stop then? Like, is that the current? Like, we should probably change it to like current stop or something. But like next stop and current stop, like we were just talking about, could be null. So then like sometimes it could be null. Like, I just think I think it's okay, because like basically we could go backwards and actually see everything is going to have the audit log, which I got to do that Monday too, turn on the audit logging so we can see the logs for changes. But we could go backwards and see like what the state was of the shipment, and like based on the updates to the stops, we could see what the stop was at the time. So I think it's okay. Like, we can basically we can figure it out if we had to. Which is why I think we can just skip it for now, basically, since we're not actually using it. At least that's my thought. Custom solution or verbs. As far as the state, we're not using verbs. I looked at it heavily. We actually did on stream months ago. The reason we're not using verbs is because it requires basically using UUIDs, and like I'm not, like, it's been a minute, but basically all of your actions have to be like, if I trigger an event, there's like a word for this, it's just late on Friday, but basically if I trigger an event, it has to be repeatable, whatever that is, whatever that means. So like if I trigger a pickup, I couldn't like go backwards and like do it again. Like, everything has to like roll forward and end up in the same place. Long story short, it wasn't actually worth going all the way with verbs, so we're just using what are we using? Because originally that's what I was gonna do. We're using Spotty's model states, so it's pretty straightforward. We basically just have like a states class, and then let's see, it's like in here somewhere. States, probably. States, shipments, yeah. So there's like all these different things. Then we have like our shipment state with like where different things can transition to. And then basically what we do is we have shipment update. Shipment stops updated. I don't know. Let's just go here. Update shipment state. Here we go. So we have this listener that just looks for changes. And so like when the shipment stops are updated, for example, we look and see where's the current state and where are we trying to go to. So for example, we look and see like, oh, if they're unloaded at the last stop, then it's delivered. So we transition it to delivered. And then we even have it go as far as we actually have I don't know, there's like a bug with multi-picks. Pickup state would only be emitted one time in the case of all stops being updated at the same time. That shouldn't really happen. But anyway, we have this transition. So basically, like, if you go into the stops and directly update that it arrived to pickup, it loaded, it left, it now is at the delivery, and you update that all at once, this listener is smart enough to actually step through this. This code is actually pretty good. That's a good job, pass me. This is where I was saying like the bones are pretty good, I think, on the back end, but this is the stuff I'm familiar with, so surprised it's better. But it'll actually step through the states. So it'll go dispatched, at pickup, in transit, and then at delivery, and like fire the events for each one, and like step through the states one at a time. That way, if you do a big update, you still get all the shipment state transitions in case you have other stuff listening to them. So it works pretty well. I think we'll probably add another one for like shipment finance state or shipment accounting state. It's like the same deal. I wanted to use VERS. I ran into an issue with the migrations it comes with, as I like to use the UIDs and the way they integrate migrations in the package. It always runs the migrations, even if you overwrite them. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to use it too. It's just like some of the caveats were just too much for me. I was like, seems like more work than it's worth. We're not going to save time. So what we have now is pretty good, I think, so I'm happy with it. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, getting rid of stop ID. Database check call. So we got rid of stop ID. Check call. Doesn't have a stop anymore. Stop ID. Check call. Resource. Stop. All right, new check call. All right, cool. So we're at pickup. So this would update the next stop. So we should probably show that ETA and arrived at would also show at the next pickup. So boom. Oh. Wait. Is that right? Where's this at? Loaded. Check call. This will be to the next stop, so this should be to the metro. Oh, I guess that is the right time zone. Okay. Why does this not work? 227. Oh, let me just let me do a fresh just to be safe here. Sale, artisan, dev, refresh. Okay. Could be related to the fields we just changed. I'm not sure. What is all this? I don't understand. It's background.js. Have I been hacked? I don't know what that's about. Alright, so this is booked. I need to make that quickly because it's so annoying. Contacts, add. Garrett, driver, add back. Boom, boom, Garrett, save. Just refresh. Oh, we need to make it so that, Alright, so it's dispatch, we'll dispatch it. It's dispatched. We'll say ETA. Spoke to Garrett. Phone call. Sure. Arrived at check call. At pickup. Oh. This needs to like reflect that, but that's okay. Probably some extension. Yeah, probably something weird I got installed. Probably hacked. Probably compromised. It's fine. So we were in what situation were we in? We had a loaded, right? Wait, didn't I flip these or no? Did I not save it or something? Wait, I swear, right? Left that and loaded. Did I not? Left that. Am I crazy? That's weird. I swore I did that. So we'll load it at. Oh, I gotta pick people. Okay, so we got load. Okay, this is where we were before. So now if I go new check call, I was trying to update the ETA, which should be for the next one, the next stop. Oops. I don't know. I think it was probably related to the other thing we had. There's probably a bug with the column missing or something. So our ETA. Oh, it doesn't show actually because it's not time. We haven't left yet. So if I go new check call, let's say ETA, I'll say tomorrow at 5:33. And I'll say we've left at now. I talked to Garrett, phone call. He's doing great, bro. Fresh, left at, and ETA tomorrow. Perfect. Great. Great. Looking good. So. Wow, there's a lot of crap going on here. So let me leave a note for left. So we need to, for Monday. Okay. I know we're gonna go into Monday. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna get it done Monday, though. I mean, right? Like we're close. We're real close. Clean this up a little bit more. Make the late, maybe add a flag or something. Add the stop. So let's see. Let's make the notes, right? So what do we need to do? We need to say, is late needs to do something. Is truck empty needs to do something. Adding a check call should reflect immediately on the page. Make sure we're reloading. Update the check call form to show which stop relates to what fields better. We need to clean up the actual check call section. Clean up the check call styling. So it's more condensed. Maybe make it a side card. What else? What else? I think notes needs to be make notes input a text area. Make contact name method detail autofill based on contact, and make contact detail input not required. Maybe that's a setting that people can require. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. We're so close. We made such good progress today. I wanted to get this done. But if it's not money, this is a check call system with a TMS. I know, I'm so sick of working on this, but I think this is good. I appreciate you guys bringing me to earth. You know, I think it's we'll build the momentum back next week, I think, a little bit, honestly. So improve check call listing. Yeah, I think I had that in there. Didn't I clean up check call styling? Yeah, this is what I meant. Check call listing. Check call list styling. Yeah, for sure. I mean, this looks like trash. So we'll clean this up. I think we'll put like icons for phone, like a phone call will be like a phone, an email will be like an email, like, you know what I mean? It's probably really small on stream, to be fair. Here we go. I'll blow it up a little bit. Yeah, definitely want that to be a text. We're gonna create like a note input like component in the future. We're not there yet to be able to like tag people and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, make the note link. We'll probably figure that out, actually. That's part of cleaning this up. What else? Is that it? Oh, I think we should make this check call button better. Make the new check call button cleaner. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know. What did we end up calling some of these fields? Status. There's so much stuff going. We did so much. Genomes. Overall looks pretty good. Contact method detail. I think that's okay. That's good. Oh yeah, we moved the shipment stop update. I think that's better in here. I don't know why I didn't just lead with this. Honestly, I think it's good. Next stop looks better now. Dude, the time zone handling, like, why did we not do that before? That's one of those you do it the second time, you're like, oh duh. Like just loading it in with the location. Like, duh. Yeah, that's good. Check call system almost done. Just needs polish. Hallelujah. We also have the alias system we added, right? Like we made some progress this week. It just, I wanted to be on to finances on Monday, but I think Monday, let me double check my calendar, make sure I'm not forgetting about something I got going on. Pretty sure Monday we'll be able to finish this thing up though. Let's see. Nope. Only thing I got Monday is Monday's actually my daughter's birthday, but she's got school, so that'll be an evening thing. But yeah, we'll get this thing done on Monday, and then Tuesday and onward we're into finances, which I feel pretty good about how we're doing that, splitting it into expenses and or receivables and payables or something like that, and then having like the thing where you can like single select just like an entity, like a customer carrier facility, blah, who it applies to, and then adding like the pass-through setting, and like I think that's gonna be no problem. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then just turning those into you know, invoices and everything. That's probably 2 weeks of work by the time we do invoices and everything, but it should be a lot more straightforward. That's an area that, unlike check calls, I have built those a lot, so like the accounting section, I think it'll go pretty quick. It's not what's the right word for it? It's a lot of work, but it's like not, I don't think it's complicated at this point. So all right, what else? I think that's it. I think we're good. I think this is what we're gonna call it for today. I love that dude, we should make this have like the bar across, so you see like it's in transit, like next is the next stop, and like you can sort of see the progress. I think that'd be cool. Okay, an idea I had with investing on the map. Do you draw the route? Yeah, we do. The only reason the route's not on here is because the locations are made up, because it's just like fake. Like Lake Jadeside is not a real place. And so the map doesn't show the routes, but if you had real routes in here, it'll show the route. I don't think it needs some work still. Like I think the locations they're not blue and red like they should be, but if I put a real location in here, it'll actually draw the route for you. They're just fake places right now. Actually, I think, let's see. On our actual demo site, I think the first shipment I had, did I? Oh, maybe not. I thought I had added real locations to one of them, but maybe I didn't. It's also possible I did at one point, and I don't know, but yeah, I want to make, there's some stuff we need to come back to eventually, but hey, we're getting to V1. I can't wait to be done with check calls, and I think this system looks pretty good. The form's changing, and then basically what we'll do is be able to add the configurations for show field, right? So this show field will just add we'll just add a check for whatever your configs are, basically, and then we can conditionally show them. So there's a good path to like plug in custom fields and stuff in the future, which is what I was mostly worried about. So again, appreciate you guys bringing me back to earth. I think this is a good solution for now, and yeah, I think it's a lot better. Do we need this? Do we have this? Oh yeah, we're using the next step. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see, I push this out. I think I did. Status, yep. Cool. Yeah. Model alias system. So yeah, next week we'll finish this up. Finish up these things. This will be quick. And then finances. We're getting so close. So anyway, thanks for hanging out today, guys. Appreciate the assist on some of the stuff. And yeah, have a great weekend. And I'll be back again on Monday. So I'll see you then.
Try to look